Magnus.
I know. The time is upon us, at last.
What in the heavens are you doing?
Striking at the Queen while we can.
You fool! Have you gone mad? Stick to the plan. This is no time to rush in. Yes, we may have succeeded in reducing their numbers to a degree. But twofold that lurk below, silently waiting to strike. Nay, three, or even fourfold. Were we to rush in headlong, we would be overrun. And that would ultimately lead us down the path to ruin.
Then we feast.
We what?
Instead of killing the pests outright, we weaken and we then absorb them. That will both restore our stamina and bolster our faculties.
We are in battle, not at a banquet. Or have you forgotten the risks that Noel has made abundantly clear? We have not the luxury of sampling everything on the table. It would behoove us to have more discerning eyes.
That should not be difficult. Just look for the ones who are focused. The ones whose prowess in battle is self-evident. The most ferocious, bloodthirsty ones of all.
Where Magnus goes, so go I. What else is there to say?
I feel the same way. No matter what may come, I will not leave Noel's or Wagnus's side.
I trust that you too, Bakon, will do as you see fit.
Wait up! What am I? Chopped liver?
Just what we need at a time like this.
I'm coming, and that's that!
Oh, please spare us.
Back to the shadows with you, Kazinsi.
Why not? I'm a warrior, same as everyone else.
Magnus only decided to let you off your leash because he tired of your incessant yapping.
That's not true. He would never say that.
Kazinsi, enough. Why don't you return to the countryside and live the quiet life?
Noel, come on, you gotta tell him for me. You gotta! Please, tell him that he needs me more than he knows.
Cease your incessant mewling, or I shall skin you myself.
It's your life to lose. Not that I care.
Noel.
He is, however, just a human. He could never replace Bakon. Still, he could perhaps serve some purpose. The worst thing we can do is give the termites more time. Arguing with him only makes our chances slimmer.
True. It is decided then. Kazinsi, you are to come with us.
in the hells are you? I have been granted command of this tower by Lord Noel. To challenge me is to challenge him, understand? You bare your fangs at Lord Noel himself. Huh? Wait, what do you mean, so what? Did you not hear my words? You would be inviting the ire of the 7 heroes. Does that not scare you? Hold on a moment. Now, no need to draw your weapons so quickly. I have a proposition for you. Pledge yourself to him, and Lord Noel will grant you a new form. And then eternal life could too be yours. Sounds positively grand, yes? There are few downsides to serving Lord Noel, unlike if you continue to mingle with those pathetic humans. So fleeting and frail. Like that ninny of an emperor, 'twould be too easy to knock that crown off. And their head along with it. Ha ha! Surely you jest. You're not really the Emperor, are you?
Go away already! I had a minstrel come by some time ago who said he met the Iris of Mount Chicapa. He caught their attention by harmonizing 5 instruments to play a pretty melody. It went something like this. La 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 la. I thought I had it, but that's not quite right. Anyway, he heard some interesting stories from my regulars, so he left for the north. You want to meet the Iris? Maybe that minstrel could help you out, if you can find him.
Mr. Minstrel taught me a song. Here, listen. La 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 la. Like that. He left for the steppe. Hope he comes back soon. Hey, listen to this. La 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 la. Mr. Minstrel taught me this song. He's not here now. He left for the savannah.
apologize, but I must journey to Avalon.
Did I hear what I think I heard? What's gotten into you, Capellia? You hardly sound like yourself at all. And how are you talking if your springs are not wound? Wait a second. Could this mean you have acquired the gift of free will?
I have been appointed Emperor. As such, I have also inherited the memories of my forebears and been given the gift of life. Thank you oh so much for all that you have done.
How may I be of service?
That was wonderful. I apologize for dropping in so suddenly. It was just such enchanting music. I simply had to get closer so I could hear it more clearly. As thanks for that performance, why don't you come to our village? I almost forgot. I'm Windy, one of the irises of this mountain. You must be exhausted after your hike. It's not very scenic here, but take all the time you need. We iris are as free as the skies are vast, yearning for the breeze among our feathers, hearts warmed by the sun, worries scattered with the wind. But not now. Not while Wagnus casts his shadow over the land. If there's anything we can do to help you clear our skies, you have our aid.
Oriev, why do you not blame me for all that has transpired?
If I did, would that truly bring you peace?
No. Peace is something I will never know again. I have committed unspeakable sins.
You did not falsely accuse Wagnus of slaying His Majesty. Nor were you the one who tied Wagnus to that stake and lured the heroes to Alabacon. Yes, you did indeed help banish them to another dimension. But not of your own volition, only because the true culprit, my father, had you firmly under his thumb. You are not to blame. That lies solely with him. And as his daughter, I apologize.
But Noel, he was my closest friend in all the world, and I sent him away with the rest. My hands are stained with his blood. The blood of the man who would have given his life for me.
No, they are not, for Noel still lives. Whatever perils exist in the Nether Realms, I am confident that he will overcome them. He is not one to easily succumb to either despair or madness. And he will return.
Oriev, you are aware more than anyone else of the threat posed by the impending calamity. The sun's warmth will no longer reach us, and the world will be covered in ice. Even if the 7 heroes could return, to what sort of world would they be returning?
Regardless, I choose to place my faith in him. That very faith will lead Noel back to us once more. Of that, I am certain.
Oriev, am I to understand that you intend to remain here, waiting for him to return? That would be tantamount to suicide. There is no guarantee he will ever come back.
Do you remember, back when we were children, that time I managed to get lost in the mountains? I took shelter in a cave, and made do with whatever modicum of food and water I could cobble together. And when the howling of ravenous beasts echoed off the walls, I wanted to run away. But I stood my ground. I stayed right there in that cave, all the while holding fast to my faith. Faith that without fail, Noel would come and rescue me. And that he did, when I came to and my eyes opened at last. He was standing over me, brushing the sweat from my brow. I have sat cowering in the dark once before, and that was enough.
Stop!
What is it, Saxar?
Forgive me, Oriev. When we exiled the 7 heroes, the energy of the device was immeasurable. It bathed the entire hill in an eldritch light, the likes of which I had never seen. And ever since, light of any kind sends shivers down my spine. The light shows me their visages, contorted as they spout rage and hatred. But Noel alone was silent and staring right through me. I can no longer bear to be in the sun. Its presence is simply too oppressive for me. Perhaps I best spend what time remains to me deep within the bowels of the earth. Else that time will be cut shorter.
Saxar. Oh, Saxar.
Oriev, please, I pray that you at least can walk with the light. Find light in a new world. Light that Noel and I shall never see again.
Your Majesty, if I'm not mistaken. It is an honor to finally meet you, Emperor of Avalon.
I must say this is quite a surprise. I'd expected Asirez to be a touch more wizened.
It seems you do remember me. Which would make sense. Thanks to inheritance magic, you have been bequeathed the memories of Emperor Leon. There was a time when the Seven Heroes embodied that moniker. They rose to action whenever fiends would set upon us. However, over time, their power continued to grow unchecked. We feared that once their battle against the fiends eventually finished, they would seek to turn that power against us instead. Before they could, however, we banished them. Though still in its nascency, we used an interdimensional transportation device to send them to a distant, unknown world. The decision weighed heavy on my heart. So heavily, in fact, that I chose to remain in this world. I always had faith in them. I knew that one day they would return. And sure enough, return they did. Over the course of many millennia, they lost their way, along with that which made them human. Now they are a horde of fiends with untold power on a quest for revenge. We ancients may be deserving of their hatred. You, however, are innocent pawns in this struggle. If you must be a part of it, you at least deserve to defend yourselves. That is why I taught Emperor Leon the art of inheritance magic. Although, there is something else that I must tell you, Your Highness. The seven heroes you have defeated were shades of their true selves. While they must indeed rest in order to recover their strength, I assure you they are very much alive. As long as their actual bodies remain safely hidden, the seven heroes will continue to stave off death's embrace. Should it so happen that 6 of them fall in battle, the one who remains will be tasked with protecting all of their bodies. Thus states their blood oath, an irrevocable pact that exists between them. As such, the final hero will make for where their corporeal forms are gathered. The true battle is to take place there. In order to free the world from the threat posed by the seven heroes, you must successfully destroy their corporeal forms. Your Grace, there is one rather significant problem. It concerns the limits of inheritance magic. I fear that upon Kazinski's return, whoever is the current emperor will also be the last.
What the hells do you want?
I may be a guard, but I can still easily deal with the likes of you. Now to put you in your place, rats!
You're incredibly annoying.
So, we finally meet, Emperor. As you have surmised, I am Magnus, leader of the 7 heroes. But where are my manners? Our duel deserves a much more fitting stage.
Ready for battle here.
We're on a...
We work day and night to come up with new equipment.
I know not who you are, but do not interfere! I can still fight. No. I must! I am Shar Khan. It is my sworn duty to protect Terratuva. I shall bring this bastard low and take back our sacred land!
You must be the Emperor. I will have revenge for Rock Bouquet. Before you stands your executioner, Noel of the 7 heroes. seems that I may have underestimated you, Emperor. You should be honored to die by the hand of one of the 7 heroes. On guard! Bow before me.
Get ready!
I've underestimated you. How foolish of me. What is the source of your power? How can your abilities surpass those of mortals? Hear me, Emperor. I vow to expose the origin of your power. And when I unveil your weakness, I will bring the 7 heroes' might to bear and make you suffer as revenge for Rock Bouquet.
To think you would best Noel, in his element no less. The rumors have not done you justice. Regardless, how you stood up to a hero, fear absent in your stance. It moved me so. Pray allow me to fight beside you. I shall endeavor to serve both Melu and the Empire.